But dating really is about you and the other person figuring out what you want and what you need, and if the other person is right for you.
Is right for you, right?
It's a screening process. Dating is a screening process, but so many people get wrapped up in this is the one. Every person that you date is not the one. It's not the one. It's not a potential. Some of that shit is practice. On my Patreon, I was telling somebody the other day, Carlton and I went out with Leonard, my friend Scott, and this couple. Now, the couple is a gay couple. Mm-hmm. They've been together for 15 years. So for all of the gays that are watching and listening, I need you to know, and when I say gays, I mean gay men and gay women, but especially my gay men. I need you to know that it is possible to have long-term, consistent relationships. This particular couple, they've been together for 15 years. They've been married for 5. They've been married for 5, but they've been together for 15. And this particular couple, they imparted some wisdom, and I don't even know if they knew they were aware that they were imparting this wisdom. You know, we go through struggles. You know, it's difficult, it's hard, but we make a decision to be in this relationship. And one of them said, I need you to understand that every single time that you hear that garage go up, I've made a decision to be here. That's good. He said, and I understand that every time you come here and you lift that garage up to come home, you've made a decision to be here. And I think a lot of times people think that everything is supposed to move swimmingly. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get to 2 years or 5 years. We're coming up on 2. You don't get to 5 years, 10 years, 20 years being perfect. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of times people look at relationships. I know I used to. And so I know if I used to think that, I know there are plenty of people who think the same thing.
You go through the ups and downs.
You go through the ups and downs.
And we talked about this too. Sometimes that past trauma kick in. And it's just like, well, baby, let me just give up right now because I ain't got to deal with this bullshit. Instead of fighting and going through it and stuff. Now, bitch, I ain't perfect. Our relationship ain't perfect. But it takes 2 people to fight to make the relationship work on this. Because if we all are perfect.
Because I say all the time, relationships are the place that we go to learn and grow. Mm-hmm. And if you're not interested in learning and growing, a relationship isn't where you need to be.
Right. It's not where you need to be.
People don't talk about the boundaries. Like, and I talk about this in Book of Jewels, people. You really need to sit down and talk about, okay, well, what's out of bounds? Mm-hmm. For me, cheating is out of bounds. For me, getting strung up on some sort of a drug is out of bounds. And so at that point, it is up to me to decide whether or not I'm going to be bothered after that. Now, I may still fight and try to work through it, but at that point, I don't have to, because that's out of bounds. That's outside of the contract.
Yeah.
The verbal contract. Again, I talk about this in Book of Jewels. Your deal breaker may be different from George's deal breaker. Mm-hmm. You may be willing to fight through it if he cheated on you, but he may not be willing to fight through it if you cheated on him. So your deal breakers could be different, but your boundaries should be the same.
Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is So Much to Say YouTube TV. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. So Much to Say YouTube TV is the place that you come to learn and grow, because we discuss socially relevant things mixed with a splash of humor. If you know you have tissue paper feelings, this probably isn't the channel for you. However, since you're here, I just need for you to do 2 things. Hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and turn on that little bell so that you get the notification every single time that I go live or upload something new. I'll see you soon. Bye.